Hey guys, it's Lily here, and today we're going to be doing another holodeck hazards video. Today I'm doing another user requested modifier, and this modifier was requested by this lovely user, and they have requested me to use my top 3 all-time favorite fighters ever in my collection. And when I saw this idea, I thought, oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? I was like, that actually sounds really fun. And so they said that they could be my favorite or top 3 because of their palette, skills, signature, reference, etc. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. So I spent about a good 20 minutes scrolling through my collection and finding out, okay, geez, who do I actually like, whether it's for their skills, palette, and reference or whatever. And so I was thinking and I actually found my top 3. Now then, this may or may not be set in stone. Whenever as I keep collecting, I may change my mind. I did have some other ones that I kind of wanted to put in my top 3, but I either didn't work on them or they were still gold, so I couldn't do those, obviously. But I found some in my collection that I either newly invested or already liked. And I put them in my top 3, and they are the fighters that I'm going to be using today, and I'm really excited because they're my favorites. They're mainly my favorites because of how much damage, how they're built, and also their skills in general, but I also really love their designs and their references, and I was super excited to do this challenge. And so the 3 fighters that I've actually chosen are Dinjin Frizz, Nailbiter, and Dark Lord Eliza. That's my top 3. Those are my top 3 fighters. Yes, I know it sounds a little odd, a little mismatched, but I actually really like them. They're actually some of my favorite fighters. Dark Lord is actually one of my newly invested Elizas. For a little while, I didn't really like Eliza too much because, the Eliza that I actually had previously to Dark Lord, she was fine. Her design was fine. I actually got her out of a whole bunch of gold relics, so I decided to invest in her because she was easy grab, because I used to get her all the time because I used to get so many gold gifts. But I decided to invest in her, and she was fine, but she didn't do as much damage as I would have liked. But then about a few seasons ago, I had actually got Dark Lord around when she had actually I think came out. But I had ended up getting the pack to get an extra duplicate and upgrade or whatever. I was like, nah, I don't think so. I think I'm good, because I was building somebody else and I didn't really have the money. It just wasn't important to me. But then recently I got another duplicate of her, and I was like, well, okay, I have almost 10 million coins. I think it's time I finally invest in her. People keep raving about her, so I thought I might as well give her a shot. Oh my gosh, it was one of the best decisions I think I've made in my life. Her crit damage and just overall damage is insane. Not to mention her kind of darker color palette compared to other Elizas is also really cool. And just she's not even she's nowhere near max level right now, or still very far from it. And she does so much damage, it's actually ridiculous. And her signature ability is actually it looks complicated, but it actually isn't. And I love her signature ability so much. I can't talk about it enough. I really love her signature ability and everything about her. And next is Nailbiter, and I picked her also because of her design. I think it's very cool. Again, I'm saying there aren't really too many kind of dark themed kind of squiggly, so that's what also made me love her. And I also really love her signature ability as well. Her damage is also very good, and I love how she can get barrier and miasma, and I can actually pair her with Starlight Rose, and that'll just be perfect. I love her so much. I love her damage. I definitely love her reference as well, and I also love her really dark color palette. And when you use dragon charged effects and stuff, it actually has I know it's technically not a special effect, it's technically just a color palette, but the way that they colored it, it makes it look like a special effect, and I love that. It looks really cool, so that's why I put her in my top 3. And then next, of course, I've been using her for a little while, and I've actually been showing her to you guys for a little while, and it is Dinjin Frizz. And she is one of my favorites for 1,001 reasons. But one of the main reasons why she's one of my favorites is because she's some of the few fighters that I actually built correctly. And I'm not just talking about moveset or whatever, I'm also talking about stats. Because the moves that I had chose for her a while ago when I first invested in her actually already had good base stats. So I didn't have to re-roll as much as I had to with others. special shout out to this special user for pointing out certain stats for certain fighters, because I forgot about stats and now I'm working on them and my collection has never been better. But she's definitely like one of my favorites, and I mean she literally has 98% crit rate. That is insanity. I don't know why her crit damage is kind of hard for me to get. Maybe I'm just being picky and I need to sacrifice more. But her like crit rate and crit damage is like literally insane. Like I don't know why, but for some reason it's like such a weird number. Like why can't it just be 100%? I think it has something to do with her guest star. But I mean, I just love her so much. Like the amount of damage that she does is insane. And practically every hit is critical, which is great because critical hits do more damage automatically. And I just can't believe like she's actually one of my best built fighters ever. She has like probably like 4 invested in stats, but like she's just such a powerhouse in pretty much any aspect of Skullgirls, and that's why I love her so much. Not to mention she's based off of Shantae, which I also thought was extremely cool, and I just kind of like Philia a lot in general, so that's also why she's part of my top 3. But now that you know why and what fighters that I chose, I'm super excited to get into this holodeck hazard video because I'm really looking forward to this. These are my top 3 and I really want to see how they interact with each other and also how well they actually do. And holodeck hazards, quick tip for any of you guys, holodeck hazards is a great way to actually test and see how much damage your fighters can actually do. Because besides them getting extra health and attack, there aren't really any modifiers outside of their like marquee and signature abilities. So it's also a great way to really test and see, hey, how strong are my fighters, even with these health and damage bonuses? So that's just a quick tip for you guys. But let's go ahead and get into this holodeck hazard video.
Let's go, Samson!
Hell yeah! Eliza!
Let's dance, darling.
Squiggly!
Ready?
Tally-ho! Coming through! Showtime!
It's not over.
Not bad. Don't
Stop wasting my time! Over here! Incredible! Don't expect much from a corpse!
Are you blessed by towers or a scalpel?
Showtime!
Offering to Renina attack. Don't struggle, sir. Offering to Renina attack. Right.
Can anybody stop this fighting machine?
Ye mighty and despair. have returned.
Showtime!
Submerge. You should know that. Would you kindly? Double. Straight leg. Tremolo.
Inferno!
And the peak. Round we go. I've had worse. On the roof. Really?
We're hogging this!
I've had worse.
Bring this
Whoops. Lucky shot. Round we go. Had enough.
It's my turn, dear. Grind you in the dirt.
Watch the face.
For you.
Come on, face.
Can I get a round of applause for our contestants?
For more.
Listen.
Showtime!
Double. There. Straight
One. Get down! Inferno!
Exiled. Weak.
Pass. Useless. A sudden
Surprise!
big bang.
Not bad.
Fresh
On the trolley.
that won't do.
Black stink airmail. On the trolley. On the trolley.
You've got to stand back now.
Ain't done yet. Black. Get down. And now. Dispose.
Don't stay. Tremolo.
Done yet.
Pass.
Fire.
Orders ready. Great as you have been. I system some special. Don't stray too close.
Inferno.
Showtime!
I've been through worse. Rats! Help me out!
Blood orders.
Thanks, love.
Don't mention it.
Okay, I knew that like this little team, I knew like my fighters were gonna do well, but I did not think they were gonna do this well. I'm gonna be honest, Dark Lord was kind of the star of the show, honestly. I kind of feel bad for Nailbiter, honestly, because when it was for her time to shine, she did die very quickly. But you know, she's still a low level diamond. I really love her. She has high damage potential. But I still gotta work on her stats because I don't have a lot of squiggly retakes, because a lot of my retakes actually went to grave danger. So I gotta wait till I get some more so I can get rid of all that reduce block damage and all that other basically defensive stuff. I gotta get rid of that so I can boost her damage. Her damage is pretty good for how jacked up her stats are, but I'm still working on her. But I know what I need to build her with, so I'm not too worried about it. I just haven't gotten many squiggly retakes, so I'm kind of a little worried. But hopefully I can get her stats fixed up soon. But I had so much fun doing this, and honestly it actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was, even though 2 of my diamonds were actually kind of low level still. And I had so much fun. Thank you so much to the special user for requesting this modifier. It was an extremely good idea, and I really hope you guys can make some more modifiers for me, because this is super fun and I would love to continue this series. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any tutorials that you want me to do, any video recommendations, fighter recommendations, anything. I'm willing to hear it. Definitely give me some video ideas. I'd love to hear from you guys. I really hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.